Justin Bieber is a streamer now, and I hate it. This is a video by Extras. We saw this a while back about Justin Bieber starting to stream now and all that, which is everybody's starting to stream now at this point. Rappers, everybody. It's really mainly musical artists I'm seeing that's really trying to hop on the wave. For real, I think it's really due to the fact that they see that these niggas are making more than them and have more influence. That's what I think. But let go.
It looks like Justin Bieber is in agreement with me that streaming has got to be one of the most difficult jobs to endure, emotionally at least, because for the past week, I think it started October 22nd, Justin Bieber has been streaming on Twitch. Now this sparked two different conversations. One is the conversation we're going to talk about right now, which is how it's impacted him emotionally and why streaming is so hard, and the other one is fake views and people botting. So we'll touch on fake views and people botting later, but I'm gonna play you guys this clip right now. So he's been streaming almost daily, I would say daily, yeah, for 7 days since October 22nd, and he opened up about one of the comments that he got that really, it just sliced right through him, and I'm gonna play that clip for you guys right now.
Like, I don't know any of these people, and like going on Twitch is like vulnerable as hell, because like people who just feel about themselves project, and then they like write mean ass things, you know what I mean? Like, it's already hard enough to put yourself out there.
Hey, that's what comes with the territory though, when you actually really get on this online shit, bro. These little niggas ruthless. They ain't trying to let you breathe at all. They down to say anything and whatever, because guess what? They're probably miles and miles away, staying with their parents somewhere, being internet warriors. You know what I'm saying? Most of these people wouldn't even say this stuff to your face, truthfully, honestly. You know what I'm saying? And the best thing that you can do is just ignore it. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to affect your pockets or your lifestyle in any way. And 9 times out of 10, your chances of seeing this person are close to 0. Literally. So
Gotta read like, oh man, like,
right.
I read a comment, it was like the night after I was playing basketball, I was exhausted as hell, and they were like, Justin's not his exuberant, he'll never be his exuberant self ever again. Like, he's lost his like charisma. I was like, what? I'm like, I just played basketball last night, I'm just tired, like, and we're talking about emotional things, so like, of course I'm gonna be like, it's not always like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? But like, then I start getting in my head, like, man, did I lose my
bro.
Did I lose my charisma and like my exuberance? Like, I have a zest for life, and like it just sucks that you can have a million people say the nicest things, and then the one comment
gets in the heart.
Gets in there, bro.
Right.
Sorry, bro. That's
Now, one of the people that replied to this is somebody who is professionally a streamer, and that is Los Pollos. He's one of the biggest streamers that came out of the 2K community, one of the biggest streamers in the game right now. Everybody recognizes him, and he says, I feel this too much. People try to say the meanest ish that they can think of because they hate their lives and just want to make everyone else as miserable as them. I did nothing wrong or to them. Neither did Justin Bieber or any other streamer. They just want you to be hurt. Now, for the comment that Justin Bieber said, number one, I do think that Twitch paid Justin to get on stream. I think Twitch is trying to perhaps expand to a more female audience. Now, Justin does have a mixed audience, but a lot of Justin's audience is not streamers or is not live stream viewers. They're just regular people. So they're trying to bring in new people to Twitch is what it seems like. Like I said, the last wave of new people that were brought to Twitch, I believe it was Aiden Ross, Kai Cenat, AMP as a whole. AMP, Aiden, that, like the whole WL community, including DDG as well, they brought in a completely new audience into Twitch via TikTok as well. And then you also had people, like I said, Wendy Ortiz, I gave her a lot of credit of bringing in a female audience, thanks in part to DDG's encouragement and guidance. So I think Twitch, because I forgot, was it the Twitch co-founder or somebody that said, oh, it only took us 15 plus years or something, but we finally got Justin on the platform. I do think that he struck some sort of deal. I think he's paid attention to streams, especially like a Kai.
I can see that. If he got paid a deal like to be up here, then I can see that. Because like Justin Bieber, like in Twitch, just being a Twitch streamer, like it's not really something that you would think of or expect. You know what I'm saying? Or expect to happen. You know, like I would have never suspected this.
But I think they cut a deal. There's no way that he's doing this actively, daily, just for the fun of it. Now, Ye, I think he was just doing it because he's a little bit impulsive. But here, the comment that Justin Bieber is talking about, keep in mind, Justin Bieber is somebody that has gotten the most unwarranted hate I would say I have ever seen in my entire life. Like, Justin Bieber was 12 years old and had people saying the like heinous things, like they wanted to cause physical harm to him just because he made the song Baby. Like, that was it. There was no like, oh, this guy did anything wrong, because people will cope and they'll
Y'all got you hating on a 12-year-old. I ain't gonna lie. You gotta be a goofy. There's no way you're a grown-ass man hating on a 12-year-old. There's no way. There's absolutely no way. Or a grown adult, period. There's no way. I don't know if I can believe that. There's absolutely no way. Right. Or maybe, I don't know. Shit, I wouldn't put it past anybody. Like, the internet really exposes how weird majority of the world is. And yeah, now that I'm not from a viewer's perspective and I'm actually making content, I see it.
oh nah, like, you know, he was like acting like a punk kid and like peeing in buckets and like the worst thing that he could have possibly done, right? Considering the
Also, if I sound weird when I talk, I got like I don't know, my mouth is like sore right here. It came from either me chewing gum or apples. I was eating some apples, some sliced apples, and I don't know what it is. I just know that this shit hurt, bro. Real talk, that shit hurt.
average teenager is doing significantly worse. But no, this was all before that he was getting all this hate. Rebecca Black Friday, she got a ton of hate too, but nowhere near as much as Justin. So this is somebody that's used to getting hate comments for over half of his entire lifetime. And then he talks about the situation of being a Twitch streamer and how that comment in particular emotionally impacted him. And this is the thing, like the comments that say, oh, you're ugly, oh, you're fat, this and that, they usually don't get under someone's skin unless they've never seen them before. Academics did say those McDonald's comments bullied him to losing weight. That's what he said. But that's a little bit different because that's mass comments. So everybody's making a McDonald's joke. You're like, whoa, damn. Or everybody was making a Academics the Type joke. And then you're like, oh, damn, that's a lot of people. But the comments that really get to people is something like what Justin Bieber said. He's like, yo, it kind of seems, because he doesn't know if that person's hating. Because if someone's like, yo, Justin Bieber, your music sucks, he's like, oh, okay, that's a hater. But when somebody asks a question like, damn, it feels like you lost the light in your eyes. Well, they didn't say that exactly, but a comment in that realm that seems like it's an observation and you don't know if the person's coming at you with malice or not, it has you reflecting like, wait, did I do that? Did I fall off? It's like the fell off comments, some people don't really get bothered by it. And I think to not take these comments seriously, you have to just, I don't even know. You kind of just have to have a delusional level of arrogance. Like somebody that I think who comments don't bother them, Conor McGregor, except for fight results. That's why I think the fight with Khabib broke him mentally, because it's like he can't, there's nothing that he can say about that. However, Floyd, right? I don't think comments bother Floyd, because Floyd's got a level of confidence. I don't think Floyd is an arrogant guy. I think he is confident in two things: money and boxing. And he's excelled at both. So
yeah, look, the nigga got money and he can whoop your ass. What can you actually say to this man? What can you actually say to this man? Hey.
Would he not be able to speak the way that he does about those two?
This nigga got more money than you and he can whoop your ass. I'm just saying.
Topics, and they are tied together because his money came from boxing. But for Justin Bieber, I do like the fact that he was vulnerable about the situation, because now imagine regular streamers that came up getting this type of comments on people that are parasocial with them and injecting themselves into their lives and trying to give advice. And these are the type of comments that are being left. And you got to think about if someone's actively watching someone on stream for hours a day, like you can't help but somewhat build a parasocial relationship unless you just think like, oh, you know, this is just entertainment, which few people are able to do. And you just over time.
Yeah, but for some people that really get into that social relationship with their streamer, with streamers or YouTubers or whoever or artists, like, bruh, they be so ready to ride or die and slide for these niggas. And I'm just like, bruh, you literally worship them. They don't even know you. They don't even know you exist at all. Like, you do understand that, right? Where is the self-love? That's what I want to know. Truthfully, because it's like, it's no way that you going this hard for somebody that don't even know you. And y'all see it in my videos all the time. I say that this is especially apparent with like YoungBoy fans and Drake fans. Like them boys ruthless. I'm telling you. I find it funny though and hilarious though. I actually do. Cause it's like, bruh, calm down, relax. bro is not gonna do nothing for you. I promise you. Like that one dude in that one Drake video I posted. It was a group chat of niggas. A group chat of niggas talking about who was riding for Drake the hardest. I have never seen anything like that before in my life. I've never seen nothing like that before. That was weird. That was weird.
Person gives enough information about their life that you do have quite an accurate image of who they are and what's going on in their life and what has happened in their life. So I like the fact that Justin Bieber opened up about this. Do I think it's going to change anything? Absolutely not. I do think there are two types of people that really want to cause harm emotionally to the streamer, and they will make comments like this. And I don't think this comment in particular was trying to elicit like that type of emotion out of Justin Bieber. I think it was an honest comment, which, however wrong it may be, still elicited a reaction. And it's a completely different game to read comments about you when you're doing something live versus reading comments about you after or when you're just scrolling and you're sitting down.
Yeah, man, because when you're live and somebody says something crazy, like, that's your raw reaction right there in person. And you got to do your best to control your emotions, not to react emotionally in that moment. In that brief moment in front of hundreds or in front of thousands of people. You know what I'm saying?
And you're not being evaluated in real time. Possibly like the times that Justin Bieber would be evaluated in real time would be when he was performing and doing shows, which, I mean, he knows if he's doing bad and he knows if he's doing good, and he gets instant feedback. Now, as for the botting allegations that started to get thrown around, because JB was averaging between 5 to 8, anywhere between 5 to 8,000 viewers live, this caused a lot of people. Now, first thing is that Twitch sent out a push notification to the majority of people that have the application that said Justin Bieber was live, which led to some people saying like, damn, well, it led to me saying like, yo, I think he really got paid to hop on the platform, or that they were just so excited and thought, hey, this is a great individual to have on here that we can push to everybody because everybody knows who he is. And then there was, well, if JB, who's one of the biggest stars globally, is quote only able to pull 5 to 8K, then these people that are pulling 15, 20, 30, their numbers are fraud. I'm inclined to say that while some of these people's numbers may be fraud, that's not the case, because the times are different now. Like, converting somebody from one platform to another is just so difficult because everything's on one platform. Like, for example, when One Direction was cooking 10 years ago, or who else? MagCon, like those guys like Nash Greer and stuff like that. If they sent out a tweet, they'd probably get 10, 15, 20,000 people to show up to a Ustream link or any other platform. But with the For You page being a thing now, links have been cooked for a while. So if someone just posts a link, it's going to get buried. It's not going to get recommended to a lot of people. And the majority of people that follow Justin Bieber are not getting his tweets on their page unless they're being engaged with by a lot of other people. So that's one aspect of it. Another aspect of it is a lot of people don't even know that he's live. That's another one. And it's not just because of the platform. And the third one is the content that Justin Bieber is doing while he's live. It is not the same as the content that Twitch streamers are doing. So he's kind of given like a behind the scenes, almost like a documentary of you're a fly on the wall, versus the majority of Twitch streamers are interactive, in real time, replying to donations, addressing subs, and he is like looking through comments on his phone, but you don't feel that one-on-one vibe that a lot of other streamers are giving. It's like this.
It's not like he's really interacting with the chat, you know what I'm saying, or really talking to them, or recognizing or acknowledging them for real. You just watching his life. You know what I'm saying? You can record a YouTube video if you're trying to do all that.
Warehouse, and there's all of his friends and his employees, and it's a completely different environment. Not to mention, the biggest streamers on Twitch, the people watching them are native to streaming or watching content in that format. So, of course, they're going to have more viewers. It's like if JB goes live on IG, right? Like, there are people that go live on IG that'll probably get more views live than he does. Now, if he consistently went live regularly on Twitch and tried to play the game the way everybody else does, I think he could easily skyrocket to the top. And the reason why, like, for example, if you had Justin Bieber as a guest on a popular streamer's, like, let's say, I don't know, let's just say Neon, right? Neon's like, yo, I've got Justin Bieber on my stream this Friday. That's going to do way more numbers than Neon would ever do alone, and more than Justin Bieber would do alone. It's almost like the way that Aiden Ross, when he would be streaming regularly, he would have a certain amount of viewers back in 2021. However, if he got a rapper on there, it would boom. And it didn't even matter what rapper it was. Like, he had Blueface on there, and that went crazy. Blueface and DDG. But if Blueface and DDG went live, they wouldn't even get a tenth. Hell, they wouldn't even get 5% of the viewers that Aiden Ross had got. So it's a little bit more complicated than, oh, this person's famous, so they should have a lot of views. Not really. But that's just what I've got to say most about the situations. I'll add like a bonus third one, which is I don't like the fact that Justin Bieber is streaming. Like, I'm a JB supporter. I've been a JB supporter since I was a wee lad, since I was just a tiny little kid. I always mess with him. I thought the guy was cool. I was like, oh, this guy's cool. Mess with his music as well, ever since I was a youngin'. But I can't help but feel like there is this space and distance that I want from artists who I really like that are superstars. Like, I don't want to see a Lil Wayne live stream. Please do not give me that. I do not want to see a kid. I like the barrier that Kid Cudi has. His is pretty good. I don't want to see a Ye live stream. It's kind of cool, actually, because Ye is just something else entirely.
That boy's
JB, I don't want to see what's going on behind the scenes with JB. I don't want to see how JB makes music. I just want him to cook. I want him to make some magic, and I want him to pop out. That's it. And I actually still haven't even gone to a JB show. That's got to change. I can't believe I didn't go to the Purpose tour. That was like the 3-year world tour. That's got to be one of the longest tours ever. But I'm getting too much into JB appreciation, which I know some of y'all don't want to hear. But
I think we're good for now. But yeah, man, y'all let me know what y'all think about the whole Justin Bieber and Twitch situation. I think he was paid. Like, now that we've watched this video, I think that he was paid to do this, because I just don't see him wanting to do this on his own. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. And other than that, I'm out, y'all.